Selling iron condor on Ethereum can change your life, and in this video I'm gonna show you step by step how to sell iron condor on Ethereum, on Tasty Trade, on futures, all combined with a lot less buying power and over $1,000 in your pocket as of now. So let's go. Sign into Tasty Trade if you haven't already, and if you don't, then there's a link in the description below. You can search the symbol /ETH4, but I'm gonna make your life simple. Go to the watch list, okay? In the watch list, Tasty has a lot of stuff, very simple, very easy. You're gonna click on futures, okay? You're gonna search futures, and in futures from all those watch lists, you're gonna go down futures with options. Why? Because I don't want to gamble about the price of Ethereum to go up. I don't want to gamble about the price for Ethereum to go down. I want to sell risk-defined trade. I'm gonna go over Iron Condor step by step, showing you exactly how to take this trade and make $1,000 today. So let's get to it. Futures with options, and you got all those stuff in here. You got forex, you got commodities, gold, bitcoin, etc, etc, oil, lean hog, whatever the case. We're gonna pick this one, ETH4, okay? ETH4. Just click on one of them, and after that it will pop this price. This is the future price. This isn't the price that you see on Coinbase. It's different. There is a little difference between them because of the months or something, because this is forward for the month. You see here, ETH future November 24. I'm gonna click on chart. I'm gonna click on chart and it will pop. This is my step one. Why? Because I'm looking for one indicator that will tell me how far should I write this iron condor to generate $1,000 today. So I click on chart and I have a couple of things. Step one for me is making sure that Ethereum is in the blue line around the middle range. What is the middle range for me? This is the Kettler channel. Kettler channel usually is 2 times the, I don't know, expected move, Bollinger Band, whatever, it doesn't matter. For me, I changed the settings from 2 times to 8. 2 times to 8, meaning Ethereum needs to trade most of the time around the middle, but if it goes 8 times, not 2, 8 times outside of its expected move to right here, the red line, 3,291, let's call it 3,300, then that's like it, then it will probably, with statistic, go back to the mid-range. And also on the other side, which is in the green line, 1,797, let's call it 1,800, okay? So this is what we got. We got 1,800 on one side. This is 8 Kettler channel, which means there's super low chance that it will happen. Of course it can happen, this is crypto, but super low chance. But if it does, I know that the range of 8 times the Kettler channel, 3,300, 1,800. Now to make sure and go even farther, I'm gonna go to this one, okay? This just shows us where we are. We're now on a green signal, but doesn't matter because I'm doing an iron condor trade because I want to collect $1,000 right now. You cannot do this on Robinhood. Robinhood doesn't let you trade futures and sell options on futures. Tasty Trade does, so link below. I'm looking at this indicator. It's the most important indicator in the world, in my humble opinion. Average true range, ATR. I look at this number, 102.49. That means that Ethereum on average is moving about $100, $102, let's call it $100 every single day, up or down on average for the last 14 days. Some days it moves $1, some days it moves $200, whatever, but the average is $100 a day, which is about 4%. See now, the future market just opened like 2 hours ago. It barely moved 8%, not 8%, 8 pips, 0.32%. Another bonus to consider is that future options are trading, I don't know, like 22 hours a day. even though now the option market and the NYSE is doing that as well, or about to do it. But you can trade Ethereum futures and any other futures like 22 hours a day. But I'm not trading and I'm not gambling and to buy and call and risking my money in the future market. I'm selling Iron Condor risk defined trade for income. I want to generate income, so I'm trading options for income on futures. This is what we're doing. So now that I know the number is 102, I know the number of the ATR is 102, and I know that the expected move in the last 14 days is about 100 points, 100 pips. I'm gonna go 8 times that, okay? 8 times the expected, the average range in the last 14 days. So I'm gonna do 100 times 8. I'm gonna do 102, 49 times 8. It's about $800, $820. This is the number that I have. Now for the Iron Condor, I'm gonna sell on both sides about 800 pips to the upside from here and 800 pips to the downside. So what do we have? Let's say 2688 minus 819. This is the number. And I know that on one side, I'm gonna aim for about the strike price of 1,800 on the put side. And then I'm gonna go to the other, I remember that, I will remember this number, 2288. Now on the call side, 3,500. So now that I have a range of Ethereum, 8 times the expected move is gonna be between 1,800 to 3,500. I'm gonna go to trade right here, and in here I want to capture. I've noticed since I've started to trade like 4 months ago on Tasty, and this I've noticed that if you go a little farther, instead of the first strike, the 30 days, if you go to the 60 days or the one strike later, the difference is massive. The difference is massive in the income that you collect. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So if I go here, the 58 days from now, okay, December 27, which is after the election, after everything, we got IV 86%, and the expected move, you see here, 492, about $500 is what the market makers are expecting for Ethereum to go up or down. On average, about 500 pips. We are aiming for no more than 800 pips, okay? That's what we are aiming. So we're gonna click, and I'm gonna show you exactly what's going on. So you see here, and even Tasty gives you the brown line, the expected move in the next 58 days for Ethereum to trade between 2,200 and 3,200, something like that. Now remember, we are doing 3,500 and 1,800. So what are we doing? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna change this from butterfly. It's so simple. I love Tasty Trade. Absolutely great platform. I'm gonna click on Iron Condor normal. I'm gonna click here, and it's gonna open 1, 2, 3, 4 automatically. And now I'm gonna adjust the strike price. What's going on here? Just so you know, Iron Condor 101. It basically, you sell on the put side. You sell one put, and then you buy the strike after that, and you do the same thing. I'm just gonna show you. It's much more easier to show you. Okay, I'm gonna clear because I'm gonna do it manually. I know, remember, we are doing 8 ATR. The expected move is 2,200. I'm gonna go to 1,900 and I'm gonna sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna show you Iron Condor. I'm also gonna show you Jade Lizard, just in case if you do want to own Ethereum at around 1,800, which to me is the better trade, but I'm gonna show you both. Okay, so stick around. So first I'm gonna sell the 1,900 on one side. Why I'm not doing the 1,800? Because the strike after that is 300 pips away, 1,500. But in here, 1.9 and 1.8 is 100 pips. That's why, and I'm gonna show you why. So we got 1,900 on one side. We're gonna go to 3,500 on the other side. You see here, those are all 100 pips. I'm gonna sell. This is selling. Okay, and now I got a short strangle. I'm not done. but I know that I have my range. I have my range between 1,900 right here and 3,500 right here, and I can do nothing right now and just execute the trade. But basically I would need $27,000 in buying power, and if it doesn't go anywhere and stays between this range, it can go anywhere it wants. As long as it stays in this range, I can make 4,500. This is short strangle. I don't like short strangle. However, I'm collecting almost like $5,000, because each one contract for Ethereum futures represent 50 ETH. So this is, instead of a credit of $10,000, 98 times 100 is $9,100, divided by 2, you get 50 ETH is $5,000. Hope it makes sense. So every contract equals to 50, every future contracts on Ethereum equals to 50 ETH. I'm not done. This is short strangle. We are doing Iron Condor. I'm gonna click on buy on the one above at 3,600. I'm gonna click buy right here. Okay, so this is one option, and I am down to my profit is now 2,000, or my profit is short from 5,000 to 2,000. My buying power is still 24.5, which is a lot. So, but now this is what we've done on one side. If Ethereum, for example, breaks and go to $4,000, $5,000 by the expiration, then my losses are capped. Okay, this is why we're doing Iron Condor on both sides. Okay, and so let's go here, 1,900 sell, and in order to complete this Condor, I'm gonna go to 1,800 and I'm gonna click buy in here, and now we got to our destination. Look at this. Now the max profit, the income that you collect as of now, goes into your buying power. You can do whatever that you want with this. Is $1,000, $1,025. Your max loss is only $4,000. Okay, and look at the buying power, $1,899. Less than $2,000 in buying power gives you $1,000 income today. That's 50%. You don't see those returns when selling options on stocks. You only see those returns when selling options on futures. Tomorrow we'll do a video about ES and also gold. I like to sell once a week. I sell either naked strangle or a jade lizard on ES and GC, the gold futures. Why? Because the buying power is unbelievable. How much little you need for this trade. You collect $1,000 right now. Your buying power is $2,000, 1,900. That's like insane. Your income, as I said, $1,000 right here, and your max loss, $4,000, is if it goes more than 8 times the expected move. Okay, remember, we have the 8 ATR. More than 8 times the expected move in the next 58 days. Okay, and if it goes below 1,800, that's a problem. Okay, remember the expected move is between 2,200 and 3,200. This is where we are. And also if it explodes to the upside another 1,000 pips from here and breaks 3,600, yeah, you're gonna lose $4,000, assuming you haven't closed the trade before. But as of now, you collect $1,000. Look at this. The theta decay, which is very important metrics in my humble opinion, $16.27. Every day that goes by in the next 58 days, give or take, this option, this Iron Condor, will lose $16. In a week from now, it's about 16 times 7, about $110. A month from now, 16 times 30, that's about $480. No one says that you have to wait for the last second. If it stays around these numbers another 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the case, if it starts to touch, let's say 3,000, yeah, maybe close the trade when this price goes to like 600, 500, something like that. If Ethereum tomorrow jumps from 2700 to 3700, that's a different story. Yeah, that's your max loss will be 4,000. Of course, you can wait for expiration, but the defined risk says that on this Iron Condor you collect $1,000 upfront. You only need $1,900 in buying power. That doesn't even exist on Robinhood. They don't have futures, and this is not it is future, but this is selling Iron Condor on the options of the Ethereum futures. It's like a lot of things to consider. IV index 104, over 100% IV, super crazy volatility. Tells you got 64% pop probability of profit. Quick analysis will tell you exactly what's going on. If the price of Ethereum is greater than 1,880 and less than 3,520, you will make $1,000. And however, if the price of it is less than 1,880 or over 3,520, yeah, you will lose. Your max loss will be 4,000 by expiration. But the theta decay is the key. $16 per day is very, very impressive. Now, if you don't want to wait 58 days, you can just go here to the expiration tab. I'm going to show you the difference, and you're going to go back one, and it's going to take you to November, 30 days from now. But now your income, I mean, it's up to you. Your income dropped from 1,000 to 425. Same trade, same and everything, but you are less days in the trade. You're 30 days instead of 60. So that's another thing to consider. The theta is higher because we're getting close to expiration, but still, instead of 16 bucks, it's 19 bucks a day. Collect 400 and your max loss is 4,500 because the spread is big. Spread is 100 points times 100. It's a lot. So your loss is a little higher. Your buying power went from 1,900 to 1,066, but you shaved 30 days of risk. The less time you're in a trade, the better. Tasty Trade says if you made 50% of the profit, get out. For me, I prefer this one, so I'm gonna click on the expiration higher. I prefer to collect at least 80% of the profit. That's why I go around 50 days, 45, 60 days, give or take, around 1.5 to 2 months per trade until I get to 80% of the profit, give or take 70, 80%. Then I close the trade. I never stay until the last day unless the option is completely useless and I just let it expire worthless. But remember what we've done here. We have risk-defined trade. Iron Condor is a risk-defined trade, and we have 8 times the expected move. This is where we put our wings, and as long as Ethereum trade between our wings, we should collect money. And every day that Ethereum doesn't do much, this price, this option will go down by 15 bucks, 15 bucks, 15 bucks. Maybe in a month from now, this price will be like, instead of 1,000, it will be 500. Close the trade, do another Condor, collect 500 a month. What's wrong with that? Instead of gambling that with the Ethereum that will either go up or down, trading futures, that's not what I do. I sell options for income. This is the goal. Subscribe. Let's grow this channel. I'll see you next time.